How do they make almond milk if almonds don't have udders or nipples? Why doesn't soap taste as good as it smells? Snakes are just tails with faces. If milk goes bad when you don't refrigerate it, why doesn't it go bad in the cow? Why don't taco trucks drive around the neighborhood like the ice cream man does? You have probably written your own name more than you've said it. Every time you light a lighter, it gets lighter until it's so light it won't light. One day, I'll make my last Trippy Thoughts video. Squidward is bad at the clarinet because he plays a woodwind instrument underwater. Every time we drive, we trust painted lines and complete strangers to not make simple mistakes that could kill us. We spend our youth working so that we can enjoy our retirement in our old age, but we'll be too old to enjoy a lot of things. If you believe in aliens, they probably believe in aliens too, so someone believes in you. The more reliable technology gets, the more annoyed we get when it doesn't work flawlessly. Everyone who lives on an island also lives on a sea mountain. You can answer a door, but you can't question a door. Assuming the internet will be around for a long time, we're still in what will be known as the early internet days. Bill Gates' children didn't have to explain technology to him. You've probably moved your finger up and down, scrolling for miles. Maybe the reason cats hate water is that they feel the feeling of stepping in water with socks on, except their whole body is a sock and they can't take it off. People say the older you get, the less sleep you require, when in reality, you just learn how to live life being exhausted all the time. The less taste water has, the better it tastes. In video games, you gain experience from success. In real life, you gain experience from failure. At some undetermined time in our lives, our response to pain switches from crying to swearing. Today's gamer girls will be the first moms who understand you can't pause an online game. You know it's time to check your bank account when you're too afraid to check your bank account. Do we call macaroni and cheese Mac because it is shortened or because it stands for macaroni and cheese? Mosquitoes are just dirty needles that can fly. We live in an age where parents give their children video games to distract them so the parent can play video games. Belt loops are just belts for a belt. Google Drive will probably mean something completely different in a few years. If there was another war, it would get really awkward online being able to talk with our enemies. A bachelor party is more appropriate after a divorce than before a wedding. Mosquitoes are overlooked as a threat during a zombie apocalypse. Patrick lives under a rock and Squidward lives in his head. I wonder how many tattoos have been ruined because of earthquakes. A fish tank is the opposite of a submarine. A paper cut is a tree's last revenge. Smelly means something smells bad, but tasty means something tastes good. If I use my vacuum, it's collecting dust. If I don't use my vacuum, it's collecting dust. When you bark at a dog and the dog barks back at you, it may be trying to correct your pronunciation. You think penguins are cute until you see the inside of their mouth. When driving, you're supposed to have your full attention on the road, yet there are literally millions of billboards to distract you at every turn. One of the worst feelings is the feeling of your sleeves sliding down your arms as you wash your hands. Why is there a specified birthday cake flavor when birthday cakes can be any flavor? You could probably throw a rock into a lake and be the last person to ever touch that rock until the end of time. Maybe the reason why some of us stay up late at night and sleep all through the day is because we were meant to live on the other side of the planet. There is no proof that everyone sees the same colors. Mirrors don't break, they just multiply. If school isn't a place to sleep, then home isn't a place to study. Space is only 62 miles away, which is like an hour-long drive. You've already listened to a song for the last time in your life. There could be a ghost aggressively breakdancing right next to you, and you would have no idea. At one point, you were given a children's menu for the last time. Is it pronounced data or data? Is it pronounced GIF or GIF? Is a corn dog a sandwich or a popsicle? It's crazy how we can transmit information from Mars, but Wi-Fi still can't reach some people's bedrooms. It would be awesome if our bodies could store sleep hours. Imagine sleeping for 16 hours, and then you could stay up for 2 days without getting tired. It's 2021, and not one cereal brand has Ziploc on their bags yet. Your lips don't touch when you say touch, but they touch when you say separate. Male nipples are pointless. A cactus is just a heavily armed, aggressive cucumber. At a certain pay rate, your time is worth enough that it becomes cheaper to eat out than cook at home. As digital clocks become more popular, the terms clockwise and counterclockwise will be understood by less people. We are so lucky that snakes and spiders are solitary animals and they don't travel in packs. There are probably zebras that could be scanned properly as a barcode. Fist bumps are better than handshakes because you don't have to use the same hand to make it work.